You're watching Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.
What's going on, Swear Nation? So glad to have everyone here. Thank you so much for checking out today's episode of Scorching and Swearing. And up tonight, we have one sauce that we will be checking out here from Rippin Rowley's. This is the Rippin Fire Roasted Tomato and Garlic. It does have the regular fire roasted tomato and garlic, and then there's the Rippin version. So I expect this one to be a lot hotter than, say, the other offering, but we'll find out how this one shakes out. So as you can see there, great imagery. Love the playful images under the logo and really being able to get a clear expectation of what sauce you are grabbing from Rippin Rowley. Yes, let's go ahead and grab that sauce, give it a good shake, and there is a pull tab perforation on this. So let me go ahead and I will get that peeled back here, pulled off here. Absolutely amazing overall aroma to this. You're definitely picking up the garlic. You're definitely picking up the overall very savory, soft notes that do smell like the tomato. But what's interesting is I'm not able to pick up any peppers. So, maybe there they are. I think they're a little bit faint, but they are in there towards the finish of that aroma. But let's get a good pour here. Nice medium consistency. There is a little bit of texture to this sauce, which is great by me. And let me get another smell here. So nice, savory overall notes that you are able to pick up. It is a dark, deep red color to this sauce. And let's go ahead and jump on into it. Cheers. Nice texture to that. Now, smooth, great, very bright garlic note. The tomato undertones, they go together so well on this. A little bit of a citrus cut and crisp to this. Definitely hotter sauce than, say, the last two that were reviewed from Rippin Rowley. Now, this one here, right off the bat, for that first 10 seconds, maybe 15, it is just flavor-packed, just this great savory depth to the overall sauce. Now, from there, you get this smooth transition out from the overall garlic notes, the tomato notes, so what tastes like a little bit of citrus. And then it's a smooth handoff over to the pepper bodies in this. Now, the way and the place that it is sitting is consolidated to the back of the mouth, almost the back part of the throat. This is much more noticeable. It is building up there. It is slowly adding and gaining momentum in the overall heat aspect. Now, if you're just starting out, probably not the one for you, but you could definitely use this one in small amounts, in moderation, worked into foods, worked into soups, worked into stews, and you would still be able to appreciate the sauce and be able to benefit from the bump in heat. Now, if you are working on your own personal best, this is going to be a nice medium to, some might even say, high heat sauce. Completely dependent on where your tolerance is for that, but if you've been working on your own personal best, this is going to be at the least a medium heat sauce for you. Most people would say is a high heat sauce. Flavor wise, I could see this thing going great with any kind of pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, burgers. Go great with eggs. Let's see what these ingredients are. So here we go. For the Rippin Fire Roasted Tomato and Garlic, we have ingredients of fire roasted tomatoes, filtered water, distilled white vinegar, habanero peppers, roasted onion, roasted garlic, Worcestershire sauce, brown sugar, lemon juice, olive oil, smoked ghost pepper, 7-pot primo pepper, scorpion pepper, Carolina Reaper, and then we have sea salt, black pepper, paprika, cumin, xanthan gum, and chives. The way this is really brought on, it is, for those that are working on your own personal best, it is a false expectation right off the bat because you have so much flavor coming at you right at the front that on the back end, when it starts to build, as all this heat starts to stack upon itself, that's where you're really left with the overall effects that you're looking for. It does build out pretty nice in the throat. It starts to drop to the lower portion of the throat, and you get just a little bit on the chest as far as some heat to this sauce, but all in all, absolutely phenomenal. Great flavor, great everything. Loving this one here from Rippin Rowley's. If you want to pick up this sauce, I will have the direct links down below for it, as well as link to the main site so you can check out the full lineup of amazing products from Rippin Rowley's. But I'm Brandon Swear, and from everything from the world of hot, this has been Scorching and Swearing.
This has been Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.